Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's officially winning time in the NFL. In today's wildcard matchup, victory is the only option for these two teams. It's the Patriots going up against the Titans. With that, we're off to Nashville, Tennessee, or as the kids like to say, the Ville. As we check in with our broadcast duo of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis at Cove Nissan Stadium. Guys.
All right, thank you, Larry. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans. Play action here on first down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Dontari Poe in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
On second down, here's Lynch. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Paxton Lynch on 3rd and long. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
This is taken at about the 14. A very good return that time. 18 yards.
Can you hear me?
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now Osweiler on first down. On the right side, Lee. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And he's the epitome of what we call a move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Here's McKinnon. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. 5 yards as the pickup comes and extends his drive.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating the pass instead of the run that they got.
On first down, Osweiler is going to lead this first running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it 2nd down. And we roll now on the offensive starters, and everybody always likes to talk about run.
And what a lot of teams love to redraft right now, this guy went in the 2nd round. Yet no matter what, you've got a game plan for him when you're opposing him.
Clock winding down. On 2nd down, Osweiler. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And lose a yard that time. That's going to be a 3rd down.
I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever told is catch the football, don't drop it. But in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the tackle.
Good as a shot.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and they won't have to make contract talks.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On 3rd down, Osweiler. And he's got his man on the right route. It'll be a deal of it, but it also leads to 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get to take a watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they have the right call, have the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are. Yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Well, the field goal obviously a little dicier here with the elements in the snow, but still right on the border of field goal range. But they're going to go for it.
What did you just do, boy?
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call it time.
Hit my controller.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll try to throw for it with Osweiler. And this is incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover and downs. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And starting the first drive for them, remember, good. 3-1. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
Dante Cole emerged on the scene fast as a young player and continues to make big plays at defensive tackle.
On 2nd down, Lynch. He's going to go for a big play right field. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh, boy.
67 yards. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple flag line, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly right, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And last time the shooter was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Let's see if they can recoup and recover. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Aaron Gronkowski. And second down. The starting defense for the Titans.
Demarius Randall's a versatile player. Played both safety and cornerback in college. They're using those same skills in the NFL.
Second and 10, it's Osweiler again. Throw it over the middle, but it's incomplete. And really tries a great job by the defender there to get it on the big stick.
Just as the ball arrived, the defender swatted it away.
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down. To throw is Osweiler. He's got his man in the crossing route. And now look at this. Big game by fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble.
A big sign of relief. Usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. It's right back up. McKinnon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of the running game, and a second down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about bouncing things out.
Last year, they're fifth in passing yards, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. In motion, Patterson. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On second down, here's Osweiler. For the sideline, look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So the D-line's going to spread out. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Good motion now from the tight end. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Time running out here on the play clock. Yeah, but the play clock at 3 will get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Titans get a signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Who that is calling me? Who?
The tight end changing his position. It's McKinnon. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A lot of people call it toss. A program play. To see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their program's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Nobody.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This one taken just inside the 10. Terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they are simply trying to be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they wanted to push it up to 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'd like to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence in having stood down.
Wow.
And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. Well, this may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. More start out now following the touchdown to kick. And this one might be returned it's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. So the Patriots got it on down. And they're going to get another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but when they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Osweiler. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
They go play action now. Osweiler. It's hauled in by Devin Smith. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devin Smith, 58 yards. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
So they're going to go for 2. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On second down, here's Lynch toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. They'll throw on first down with Lynch. Right side catch. This is Gates. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And he gets it down to the 32. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On first down, it's Lynch. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On second down, Lynch. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 3rd down, Lynch. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. From the red zone now, here's Lynch on first down. Caught left side, it's Beckham. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So now it's 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
They'll give it to him right up the gut. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down. Osweiler now off the bootleg. Smith catches left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd down, here's Osweiler. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down. 5 yards to go. Now Osweiler. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Fresh set of downs here. In motion, Patterson. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Jones. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Here we go.
The center receiver in motion to the right. On second down, Osweiler. And he finds a man on the crossing route. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Smith, the man in motion left. On third down, Osweiler. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Osweiler. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry, so both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be first down, New England.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Osweiler. Caught on the right side, Reed. Give them 11 on the gain there, and it gives the Pats a 1st down. Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
And a big tight end shifting around. Detroit! Over! Lucky 56! Throwing now, Osweiler on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. Play clock winding down. Now Osweiler on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on 3rd down.
Thinking pass.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56!
Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Beckham. Oh, little 360.
Oh, man.
On 1st down, it's Lynch. Surveying the field. He's going to float this one deep right side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Keith Racer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd down following the run.
Let's go! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Play action. It's Osweiler. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
All right, here we go.
In motion left goes Smith.
Green, 39. Over.
On 1st down, Osweiler. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green, that's in there. Barney. All right, now, look at 56.
Halfback sent in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Smith, the man in motion left. Throwing again, Osweiler. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Again, Osweiler. He's got time in the pocket. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did.
Okay.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing, Osweiler. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Second down following the incompletion. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lynch. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Lynch. And he comes back with one complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on the defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline. If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Here we go now. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Play action. It's Lynch. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He's dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Lynch to throw again. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Now McKinnon. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Back now in Nashville. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And the back goes into motion. On second down, here's Lynch. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. 2 yards on the pick up there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Lynch. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, it's one thing to complete that pass on a nice sunny 70-degree day, but in these elements, that's a tough thing to do.
It is, and let's just put the whole thing together, not just throwing the ball. Trying to protect the quarterback now when you got the pass rushers coming at you. Maybe things are a little slippery on the field. The guys trying to cover downfield, wanting to make sure they keep their footing as the guys make their cuts. Looking back and locating the ball, you name it, it's difficult all the way around. But the guy throwing it, he may have the toughest task.
And they went big on 1st down, proves unfruitful.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lynch. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Gronk, the tight end, in motion. Second down, here's Osweiler. And his throw here's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. And that's just an athletic defender making an athletic play.
Excellent read, too, by the defender. Noticed the route, jumped to the point, and knocked it away.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. In motion left goes Smith. On On third down, Osweiler. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On second down, Osweiler. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a solid run down inside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On second down, Washington. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. The try now. Lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
In motion,
Lucky 56.
Gronkowski. Time running out here on the play clock. Now they'll throw it with Osweiler. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green. No. Check. Patriot. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
The play clock's running down. Play action. Now Osweiler. Open man left side is Gronkowski. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I mean, the conditions out there, they're not easy on anybody. That's fair to say. Kickers are certainly not exempt.
No, not at all. And he's had a rough go of it, Brandon. That's his second miss so far. And he's saying, why can't we be in San Diego right now?
I'm saying Cancun right now.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. No. Check, Patriot. Patriot. No. Check, Patriot. Patriot. Watch it now, Barney.
Back to throw. He's got time. Now a desperation throw. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for the Titans. 48 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you found people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And ready for 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense.
No. Check, Patriot.
They come out here in the eye. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And now with the play clock getting low, Jim Caldwell's going to signal for a timeout. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
You want to be friends with me on PS4? I'm 8 years old and I am Lissuhbert on PS4. Please. Please.